I almost clicked quit there trying to get the cursor back in the window for YouTube. Don't want the creepy touch bar? Oh dear. Welcome, I guess, to Paradise Killer, a murder mystery visual novel adventure game. I'll, of course, move the...
You are loved, seen, and valid. You have worth, and will always have a place here.
I will, of course, move the overlay around. I've got eyeshadow in my eye, I think. I will, of course, move the overlay around as required, but welcome back, Red Panda. Welcome. So I think I've set everything up properly.
Paradise Killer.
Let's kill Paradise. Welcome, Investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience to best suit your needs. Oh, I've done that. I've turned motion blur all the way off. But seriously, though, there is a lot of accessibility in this game, including font choice. You can have there's the Open Dyslexia font is an option, which is pretty cool for a game that's full of text. Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use the save points on the island. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempted to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die, and a new Paradise Island is born. The cycle repeats. Fuck motion blur? Most definitely yes. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizens' slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love Dies, who is the play character, watched from exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect, until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth Perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use the save points on the island. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence. Ash Street, Housing District. Blue. Yellow. Blue. The crime to end all crimes. Yellow. This blend tastes different. Blue. The islands define the whiskey. Yellow. This one definitely tastes of embers. Blue. She put the fire out. Yellow. Was it a cosmic dream? Blue. No. Yellow. They called on her, the exile. Blue. They needed to. Hey, that's me. Lady Love Dies, 24th Island Sequence. Born at the Longest Tower, Britain, in AD 1000, under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon, the Syndicate's lead investigator. After the Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the Idle Lands as punishment.
Another day in exile.
Hey, that's me. Lady Love Dies. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
So I did have to make some concessions to the fact that I'm streaming it, so I've turned the graphics down to medium. It's a gorgeous game on Ultra, but I've got it down to medium and 30 FPS just so that I can capture it smoothly. I mean, it doesn't look that badly, and my limited testing, it's pretty smooth, so you shouldn't get any motion sickness from dropped frames. Please do let me know if it becomes an issue. Relic obtained. Fleeting thoughts, lost treasures, the remnants of lives lived, a vignette of another, a window in time. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13. I will say... I heard that laugh. Like, I don't have the greatest narration voice in the universe, so I apologise in advance, but I want to play the game. Days since you were exiled. 3,004,769. A portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. Fine, we'll talk to Shinji. Lady Love Dies!
Who are you?
The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? We're going to be worried. Something's wrong. The island was supposed to end. Something's wrong. You're damn right it is. Well, you've been exiled up here. All kinds of shit has happened down on the island. Oh, so you can turn off the mature stuff. I turned it on. It's off by default, but, you know, we're a mature audience here. Lady Love Dies. What kind of shit? The messed up kind. Real messed up. All kinds of messed up. I like the censoring that's going on. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of the idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over.
Why?
Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name's Shinji Uthjagath. You can call me... Oh, Shin Uthjagath, sorry. You can call me Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. Lady Love Dies. What race? Shinji. Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. Lady Love Dies. What do you want, Shinji? Shinji. I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do, some investigating, some looking real hard, some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, Love Dies. Anyway, gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island. Oh, it just explodes. Cool. Lady Love Dies. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. It must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. So, there's no time limit in this game. You can... It will take as long a time or as short a time as I want it to. That being said, it's supposed to take like 15 to 20 hours to complete, so... Couple of weeks. There is a sprint if I need it. It's a toggle. Because I set it to toggle. Well-read book obtained. That is a well-read book. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Cool. KFC kills fools cheerily. I assume that's where I'm supposed to go. Oh, maybe not. We'll find out. No, that looks more like where I'm supposed to go. Let me know about audio levels. I can change them, so... if needs be. Really? I hear you, Starlight. I'll get to you in a moment, don't worry. Dulled percolator obtained. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. I couldn't speak to that as I don't drink coffee. Well, I guess it's time.
That's strange. Why?
My Starlight unlocked. Starlight obtained. 3,000,000 days up here, and now she's calling out to me.
Key item obtained.
Key to the past, key to the future, key to your heart, key to the truth. Starlight obtained. An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the guild did the dance of an investigation. Starlight investigation asset. Mega RAM enhanced LED custom spec. Ancient Nightmare technology emulator initialized. Oh.
Welcome to Starlight.
Lady Love dies. May the silent goat walk with you.
What the hell?
A phone call from Judge is unexpected.
Lady Love dies.
Okay. Madness has overtaken the island. Lady Love dies. That happened a long time ago. Judge. The council were murdered as the new island was born. Lady Love dies. Is this a prank? Judge. Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. Lady Love dies. You need an investigator and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today. Judge. Lady Love dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open.
Got it.
Lady Love dies. Judge. The barrier's still up.
The
Judge.
door to truth will open.
Judge. Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. Lady Love dies. And you want me to just fall to the island? Yeah, where are we dropping? Judge, the islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
What Lady Love said. Lady Love dies said, sorry. Okay. Nightmare computer. Initializing nightmare interface.
Nightmare computer.
Lady Love dies. A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born on a long dead world.
I'm glad to be back.
The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image completing the puzzle. Okay, so I need to make a goat.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
I did it! Hieroglyphics. Takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane texts class.
Sure.
Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access. Data on the Nightmare computer is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out the who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime. A leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. We've already cracked this computer. Okay, so there's no reason to interact with it again. Woo! Guess that's how I got up there.
Paradise Killer.
I should have taken a screenshot of that. Whoops, Paradise Gates 24th Island Secrets, breathing life back into paradise. Required software not found. Please visit Starlight's inventory and install any pending updates. Missing Cosmos. Okay, guess I'll find Cosmos at some point. Dead! Nebula! Beer! That advert scrolls very slowly. Log your visit. Hey chat, log your visit by saying hi in chat. Or in the comment section below. Our leader, Monster Outbreaker. That's some headwear.
Those crystals obtained.
A prized unit of currency used by the Syndicate. If you suspect demonic corruption, report it. Oh no. I'm going with no. Are you a sprite that's just rotating? Absolutely you are. It says electronically locked. Need to find the power switch for it. It's over there. I'll be back. Save point. Well, that's pleasant.
Game saved.
And bright. Okay, so right now my webcam is covering the objective. So let's move the whole webcam group, I guess, down here. We'll take it from there. Oh, but now I'm going to be covering up text boxes. Lady Love Dies, Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Well, Lydia said.
Lydia Daybreak.
Your oldest friend. Starfall, born in Wana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001 under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's ferrywoman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. I also realised I'm reading the text, so it doesn't particularly matter. Although I guess I could put it top right. Let's do that. Whee! After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan Killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together.
Sure.
Lady Love Dies. Thanks, Starlight.
Huh?
Lydia Daybreak. Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? Lady Love Dies. I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is a killer got into their building and took a knife to them.
How?
How are you feeling? Lady Love Dies, how are you feeling? Lydia Daybreak. Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Was it you? Are you the killer? Can we wrap this up quickly?
Good talk, LD.
Lydia Daybreak. Straight into investigating. Nah, that's partway through a drop-off at the Paradise Gates. You can check the logs. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Time to ride, LD. Let's ride. Masahiro Heavy Industries high-grade okay. Lydia Daybreak. Seatbelts on, LD. How was Exile? Lady Love Dies. Oh, that's a cool way of representing Lady Love Dies. 3 million days just flies past. Lydia Daybreak, cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. Lady Love dies. Up to me to find out the truth. Lydia Daybreak, criminal to catch a criminal? An investigator to catch a criminal. Lydia Daybreak, I'm messing with you. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. We don't have any investigators except you. No offence. Lady Love dies. None taken. I like her perfume, by the way. Lydia Daybreak. Oh, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. Lady Love dies. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Lydia Daybreak. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. Lady Love dies. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. Lydia Daybreak. You're getting the fire back?
I was born to investigate.
Lady Love dies. It never left. I was born to investigate. Lydia Daybreak. Go get him, LD. I'm going to turn the music down. Okay, so I'm covering up my inventory. Judge has summoned me. I need to talk to them. Thanks, Evan. Ah! Cosmetics. Courthouse, the seat of justice. Syndicate HQ, the seat of power in the syndicate. All matters of government are conducted here. Doom Jazz's yacht. Dr. Doom Jazz's luxury yacht. Deep factory entrance, a huge network of catacombs filled with the industries that facilitate life on the island. Mountain Gorge, value used for citizens to commute to work and to transport goods from the Deep Factory. Marshall Barracks, the barracks of the God's Justice Marshals. Syndicate Apartments, luxury apartments for members of the Syndicate. Gardens, lush gardens enjoyed by members of the Syndicate. Council Building, the crime scene. The Palace of Carnage. Pyramid, home of a god. Reality Folding Drive, an arcane power source gifted to the Syndicate by the Silent Goat and built by Masahiro Heavy Industries. Agrifield, state-of-the-art agriculture facilities that produce the island's synthetic food. Syndicate Graveyard, a graveyard that memorializes fallen members of the Syndicate. The Opulent Ziggurat, a large temple where most religious ceremonies are conducted. At the end of an island, all of the citizens are ritualistically slaughtered by the Syndicate in the temples, their psychic energy offered to the gods. KHX's workshop, the workshop of the Syndicate's master craftsman, KHX. Citizen housing. Yay, ritual slaughter indeed, guns. A number of apartments were knocked down and replaced with houses as an experiment. Would the citizens stop killing themselves and each other if they have a better quality way of life? Citizen apartments, apartment blocks breed madness. People are too close to each other. Danchis used to be aspirational apartment blocks. The bubble burst when citizens realised they are a cradle for unhappiness. Hey, Harry. Am I doing... Oh, so someone's already killed Paradise. I'm here to find out who done it. Dead Zone. Henry allowed demons to flood into this area. Demons rocked the fabric of the world. The area was sealed off to prevent the corruption spreading. Beach. A place to relax in Paradise. Desolation Cell. A remote cell for the demonically possessed. Henry is currently incarcerated here. Paradise Gates, the pathway between a dying island and the next island. Syndicate members are transported between islands by Lydia, the ferrywoman. Right, I'm just going to lower the music a smidge. I'm not going anywhere until I talk to Judge. Okay.
Hello, Judge.
Good to see Justice again. Starlight, birthplace, forgotten. Birth sign, forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming Judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Judge. Starlight is helping you navigate through the Sea of Truth already.
Judge.
Paradise requires power and sacrifice.
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedyes.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise Killer.
The council are dead. Our leaders gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
Lady Lovedyes, the whole council were murdered at once? Judge, they gathered to birth the new island. Our perfect new home. Perfect 25. Power and sacrifice, are we getting all the Steamy Friday teaching content? Clearly we are, Guns. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armour. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
Sorry, I need to take my watch off. Judge, midnight, the holy hour. The hour of weird. The hour
I
of...
have a bad feeling about this.
Judge, Lady Lovedyes, Judge, I get it. All the council were murdered last night at midnight.
Sure.
Do you have a suspect? Seeing that line, hubris is a huge gap in armour, it's a pretty good line. Judge, it's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before, a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand, the council's blood in his stomach. Lady Lovedyes, the oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? Judge, the council's own penthouse. The brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Lady Lovedyes, has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
Judge, the council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter. Frustrated, I woke up to a bunch of texts and voicemails between the divorced parents of 2 of your clients. They love involving you in their petty disputes and it's fucking draining. Wow, Ari, I'm sorry to hear it.
How?
Lady Lovedyes, how did the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. Judge, we only know the nature of the first Holy Seal. 2 of the finest God Justice Marshals, stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the Marshal's blood at the entrance to the council building.
Got it.
Lady Lovedyes, if no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Judge, their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. Is this like Eldritch Horror Demon stuff? Yes, I think so. I mean, look at Judge. Judge, the accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of the blood of the council members.
Investigate.
In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder.
Got it.
Lady Lovedyes, I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. Judge, none that have come forward.
Why?
Lady Lovedyes, why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Judge, is it an interloper, a god, a desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play? A sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia.
Who?
Lady Lovedyes, who's running the show now? Judge, I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Lady Lovedyes, just one? Judge, you remember KHX?
That's weird.
K-Hooks? Lady Lovedyes, our master craftsman, what about him? Judge, he is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second Holy Seal that protects the council. I find out what happened to him.
Lady Lovedyes.
Judge, Lady Lovedyes, it's been a while since we needed you. The syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. Just love your narration. The change in tones is so good. Well, thank you, Juvier Turin. No one's ever said that before, actually. I don't think my narration's very good, so thank you. That was nice. That was kind of you to say. I'm trying to get better at narration. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth saving?
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? And that is apparently the the theme of the game, because there's no. I did some research because I was curious about like how long the game takes to beat and stuff. There's no. So I mentioned there's no time limit, and you can basically accuse anyone you want to of committing the crime as long as you can prove it. Judge, evidence, testimony. They are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this. No, it's cool, I like it. Some people just mumble, but you're putting feeling into it. I try to, because I don't want to just mumble. I know that tonal stuff and vocal emotion is one of my big weaknesses when I GM role-playing games, so this is obviously really good practice for that. And also, if you're going to be listen to me read for 20 hours, 15 to 20-ish hours, dear gosh, I'm going to try and make it interesting.
Crime cannot hide.
Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. It's a powerful tool. It is, and it's a tool that I know I need to exercise. Judge, Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. I'm also not very good at voices, so all I've got is is tone and cadence. And pitch, I guess, to some extent. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module.
Investigate.
Interrogate. Find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. Note a truth, not the truth. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you're ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be.
Truth waits for you.
Are you ready
Shadows.
Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from you.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Yeah, we get to choose the climax. And, no kidding, you can just immediately end the game from here. In fact, there is a speedrun achievement. The guide is like, yeah, I did this in 10 minutes. Starlight, crime details received. 2352. Henry Division escapes from the Desolation Cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. 000. The council are murdered. 03. Henry is found outside the council building by Akiko. 03. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and that the First Seal guards are murdered. 05. Akiko confirms to witness that the Holy Seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. 06. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the Paradise Gates. 032. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. 316. Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. 331. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. Crime details end.
Key item obtained.
A blood sample taken from Henry Division, the prime suspect of the council murder last night. Okay, so let's talk to Judge. My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Oh, straight up execution style, huh? Cool. Got a torch because there's an aurora. So there is a day-night cycle, but you can turn the night off if you don't want it on, which is pretty cool. Just gonna check for stuff. There are a lot of collectibles in the game, by the way, including the soundtrack. Yeah, you heard me. You have to. Oh, that tells you where people are and their distance. That's cool. That's the crime scene. Oh god, it's Shinji. Okay, well. Guess I'll talk to Shinji. A moment of your time. Do we know why Lady Love Dies was exiled? She got persuaded to do something real bad. What now?
I hate demons.
Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? Shinji, I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do.
I don't like this.
Skip to the end. Shinji, you know the blood crystals? That currency you guys are so precious about? I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. Get in the mech, Shinji. Wrong Shinji.
That's illegal.
Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money. Shinji. Not people. Rich people. Screw them. Soulless bastards. Anyway, you'll need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. Point is, I've scattered the blood crystals around the island for you to find. A little game. Bit of fun. A little fun game. You need currency, right? Bribe a secret out of someone here, bottle of whiskey there, you know.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Also, you have to activate fast travel with money. Lady Love Dies. You and I have different definitions of fun. Shinji. Potatoes, tomatoes.
That's not right.
I mean, it's not. Lady Love Dies is not wrong. Shinji. Catch you later. Yeah, he just explodes, for anyone who missed it the first time. The only thing my webcam is covering is my currency count, so yeah, it's fine. I can't get onto the aircon, but I can see the currency.
Blood crystal obtained.
Haha, it says press Q to close, but I pressed E. I'm a rebel. Bonus, unlock now for a free Starlight
Fast
skin.
travel unlocked.
So I think you still have to use the blood crystals to fast travel, but that is what it is. Apparently there's more than enough blood crystals in the game.
Saved.
So if I...
Starlight skin obtained.
Symbols of justice, Starlight skin obtained. Justice, 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 justice. Skin obtained. The ego must be seen. Apply your mark to everything you own. Generation Remix will never die. Heck yes. Crimson Acid, Yuri Knight. Hey, that sounds like a good night. The Druid Sam Daybreak, The Witness to the End, Grand Marshal Akiko 14, Commonly Lisa. She's immediately at the top of my suspect list because she benefited the most. Dr. Doom Jazz, Henry Division, and KHX. Cool. Ooh, it keeps track of all of these things. Does she have a alibi? It doesn't count as an alibi. Murdered. Okay, so these are our victims. Leader Montserrat murdered. The Syndicate's glorious leader. He formed the Syndicate with his mentor, Ezekiel. Montserrat became the leader of the Syndicate when he killed the mad leader Ezekiel, and saved the Syndicate from darkness. A victim of last night's council massacre. Gabrielle Devotion murdered. Hailing from North Africa, High Priestess Gabrielle Devotion is seen as a mediator between the Syndicate and the gods. Only certified priests are allowed to communicate with the gods, since communing with astral deities opens passages in space which demons can pass through. Murdered last night, along with the rest of the council. Pandora 2. Murdered. Pandora 2 established the Dead Nebula Company early in the Syndicate and became the only goods manufacturer on the islands. In conjunction with Masahiro Heavy Industries, she established the Deep Factory in the sprawling caverns under the islands, a victim of last night's council massacre. Kafka Memory. Murdered. Kafka Memory was a founding member of the Syndicate and conceived the plan to mass abduct citizens from the real world and bring them to the island, forcing them to worship the gods. A cold-hearted man that grew increasingly introverted over the millennia, a victim of last night's council massacre. Lunatic Pope, murdered, second in command to Gabriella and handles most of the day-to-day running of the religious aspects of the Syndicate. Born on the fifth island and advanced into the council through selfless devotion and a brain for interpreting bureaucratic aspects of the god's dogma, a victim of last night's council massacre. Fine Stranger, murdered. A mystery to almost all in the Syndicate and Council. It is unknown where he came from. Responsible for reading tomes during Council meetings. Murdered last night along with the rest of the Council. These people don't sound like good people. Maybe they should have been murdered. Hey, they're gods, I guess. Leon Disaster, murdered. Early in the Syndicate, the need for a currency arose. Disaster found a way to harden blood into crystals. It was decided that only his blood would be used so as not to flood the market, a victim of last night's council massacre. Hey, that makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Macon Origin, murdered. Macon took over Masahiro Heavy Industries and Masahiro himself was murdered by the mad leader Ezekiel. Since then, Macon has used her flair for industrial design to grow MHI and adapt to the changing needs of the Syndicate. She is responsible for the maintenance of the Syndicate's power source, the reality folding drive. A victim of last night's council massacre. Aiz Kiwami, suicide. Kiwami. Born in a remote area of India and came to the Syndicate during the Great Betrayal. After saving Doom Jazz from torture, the two chased after the newly formed Syndicate as they made their way through Mesopotamia. Aiz Kiwami took his own life several years ago. It is unknown why. Syndicate members. Lady Love Never Dies. Born at the Longest Tower, Britain, in AD 1000 under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon, the Syndicate's lead investigator. After the Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the Idle Lands as punishment. Grand Marshal Akiko 14, born in Mihai Day, Romania, in AD 991 under the sign of New Night, the Grand Marshal of the Syndicate's god Justice Marshals. Carmelina Silence, born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the fourth island sequence under the sign of the Blood Dancer, architect of the island sequences. Crimson Acid, born in the hospital of Our Martyred Goat, England, in AD 1002 under the sign of Endless Moon, the Syndicate's idol turned secrets broker. Dr. Doom Jazz, born in the Cannon Fortress, Scotland, in AD 988 under the sign of Cosmic Deceit, the Syndicate's doctor. Lydia Daybreak, born in Wana Falls, Kenya, in AD 1001 under the sign of Beautiful Spectre, the Syndicate's ferrywoman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. Sam Daybreak, born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey in AD 999 under the sign of Shadow Zero, Barmaster at Bar Knife Through the Heart. The Witness to the End, born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in AD 981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden, overseer of the end of the islands. Hey Waltz Queen, how you doing? Welcome back. Yuri Knight, born in the Marble Chambers on Island Sequence 15 under the sign of Dia Rose, secretary to architect Carmelina and the ferrywoman's handler. Isaiah Bullet, moved to next island. Procures conditions and distributes citizens on the island. Previously married to Lady Love Dies. Ooh. Perhaps it's a good thing that Isaiah is no longer here. Nicolina Rose works directly under Pandora 2 to manage the Dead Nebula operations, responsible for negotiating the Crimson Acid collaborations. Moved to Island 25, before the murder. Jaheim Fortune maintains the Syndicate graveyard on top of the mountain, responsible for all funeral rites conducted for Syndicate members. Moved to Island 25, before the murder. Madam Complex. I don't know why I enunciated that in the manner I did. Responsible for maintaining the gardens around the island. Also performs the duty of the opening of the door at the end of the year. Moved to Island 25, before the murder. Balthazar Tears, lead engineer for Masahiro Heavy Industries, working under Macan Origin, responsible for the God Bruiser nuclear weapons, moved to Island 25 before the murder. Grace Bloodlines, murdered, responsible for conducting and overseeing the exorcising of demons that possess island inhabitants, murdered by Henry Division 10 years ago. I guess that'd be K. Hooks, a craftsman that produces items of exquisite workmanship, often tasked with crafting ceremonial items. Responsible for creating one of the Holy Seals. Missing, hasn't been seen or heard from in a number of days. There's a god named Bruiser Nuclear Weapons. No, I think that the nuclear weapons are called God Bruiser. Judge, every society. Oh, I read that. Citizens. 3,106 worshippers and workers, victims of mass abductions, brought to the islands and forced to worship the gods. The psychic energy created by their worship is channeled by syndicate priests and fed to the gods. Citizens are the lowest class of island inhabitants, spending their lives in worship and working in the deep factory and farm. Henry Division, a citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago, father unknown, possessed by a demon 10 years ago, currently incarcerated in the Desolation Cell, accessible from the South Beach. That's our colourful cast of characters. Okay. Let's recap. Divine Nukes. Yeah, this calls for a Deicide. Hopefully everyone out there is doing well. Thank you for hanging around with... Just want to say thank you again for yesterday's 5 minutes of just shooting dead butterflies and everyone sticking with me through that. Man's prehistory. The gods come to Earth, gift man technology, and the world becomes embroiled in the millennia-long war. The gods are betrayed by their enslaved armies and are killed, imprisoned, or driven from the Earth. The Syndicate is formed by worshippers of the gods. The imprisoned god, Silent Goat, learns of the Syndicate and psychically gifts them his power. The Syndicate use his power to create the Paradise Island sequences and the reality-folding drive to fuel them. Paradise Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies, is seduced by the god Damned Harmony. She is exiled to the Idle Lands. Paradise Island Sequence 24. Current island. 964 years ago. Paradise Island Sequence 24 is born. 10 years ago. Demonic corruption incident. Henry Division illegally communicates with the gods and is possessed by a demon of unknown origin. Henry murders his mother, and during his arrest, he also kills the Syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. Demonic corruption taints the island. Paradise Island 24 is condemned. Preparations are made for the birth of Paradise Island Sequence 25, nicknamed Perfect 25. 1 day ago, preparations for Perfect 25 have been completed. The Syndicate's council retired to the penthouse to meditate and birth the next island. Yeah, the Syndicate totally stole a god's power, probably. Been through that, been through that, been through that. Right, I saved. I unlocked the fast travel point. It's going to take some getting used to, by the way, because crouch is C, not control. Syndicate HQ, 24th Island Secrets, breathing life back into paradise. Lady Love dies. Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? Browse the cold, refreshing drinks. You know what? I'll take an Angel Ward. Why not?
Relic obtained.
A highball named after a district on one of the old islands. It was rife with unexplained crime before the Paradise Psycho Unit determined the demonic cause. The flavour changes each island in line with the new whiskey blend.
Said Nebula, thank you for your purchase.
It's horrifying, chat. It's horrifying. I don't like.
Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Oh, I don't mind if I do. It's been a while since I hydrated. Dead Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of the Paradise Islands, be they syndicate or citizen. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following phrase.
Dead Nebula. More refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
This is a marketing thing. Dead Nebula is my favourite shop on the Citadel. Well, I guess some of them were refreshing. It's been a while, Lady Love Dies. That damned harmony thing was a mess. Lady Love Dies. We'll agree. You could say that. Dead Nebula, we missed you. It may have been millennia ago, but we were glad to facilitate so many evenings staring out at an endless sea with a few beers and only your swirling, unspoken thoughts for company. What brings you back to the island? Lady Love Dies. The council mass murder last night?
No way.
We thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. Lady Love Dies. The island can't end until I solve this case. Dead Nebula. How's it feel being back on the beat?
I was born to investigate.
The Outer Lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again. Lady Love Dies. You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits? Dead Nebula. When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection. Lady Love Dies. Does it actually work? Dead Nebula. Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight. It's going to take some time to get the machine rebooted.
Buy more drinks.
Which is code for buy more drinks. Lady Love Dies. The island is hot. I'm sure I'll be thirsty. Dead Nebula. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch.
Blood crystal obtained.
I hear it. It's over here somewhere. Aha! Red crest
obtained.
A red crest found in the Syndicate HQ. Looks like it'll fit into something. Blood crystal obtained. Exactly.
Blood crystal obtained.
Hang on, can I saw something about okay, it's not classed as evidence assignment. I guess it's gonna happen. Giving you some very trippy vibes. It's a vaporwave. Hey Shinji. How would you do it?
That's strange.
Lady Love Dies. Do what? Shinji. Murder the council. Kill Paradise. All that. Lady Love Dies. A gun. Shinji. A gun? Lady Love Dies. Yeah. Just walk in. Bullet in each head. Shinji. You're messed up.
Don't test me.
Blood crystal would be a good text alert. Ooh, you're not wrong, Waltz Queen. It would be a very good text alert. Now I need to see if I can isolate the audio. Lady Love Dies. You asked. Shinji. Whatever. Laters. And he just explodes. Or they just explode. Probably shouldn't attempt to assign gender to a demon. All things considered.
Key item obtained.
Doom Jazz's yacht. I'm not on a yacht. That was there. Lost Pain. He escaped to the moon's dark side during the Great Betrayal. He is trying to drain the moon's power to complete his resurrection. We need to deal with him before that happens. Let me know if you do. It's not part of the OST release and that makes you sad. Demons transcend gender and sexuality. It's true. The gods formed an elite guard retinue with these creatures from Mars. They are fiercely loyal and revered just as much as the gods themselves. Hey, that's a Babylonian creature. I can't remember what they're called. Lame? Lamassu, I think. No. Yes. I think, yes, Lamassu. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, they're a protective spirit, so makes sense. Who all the strange law scatter around here? Hey, I'm a law fiend. Jellyfish and messengers in Lotus are dangerous. Hey, that worked. That checks out. I feel like I'm playing,
Scene investigation.
oh, what was it? Observer. Vampiric murder report. A confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. This is a classified report about vampiric murders on the island.
Oh,
5 victims killed by what appears to be a vampire.
I don't like this.
The last victim was found on the beach and was the only one to have any trace of the perpetrator's saliva on them.
The truth is revealed.
The perp was ID'd and arrested by the marshals, a citizen.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Cause of vampirism was unknown. Remnant obtained. The wishes of the lost, things better forgot, impossible to tell until it is too late. Confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. I am aware it may not be pronounced Lamassu, by the way. I don't, speak the language. If anyone knows the correct pronunciation. Looks like I need to collect more crests to complete this. Okay. Nope. C. I'm going to do that so many times. I'm going to
Obtained.
100% going to do that so many times trying to Are you above me? Because that'd be rude. Yeah, I'm going to 100% press control instead of C for crouch a lot. Enchanted Blue, a scholar of different galactic races and a connoisseur of fine food and wine. She remains imprisoned in the real world in the hidden pyramids deep within the caverns of the Sahara. This island is just filled with strange lore. Apparently so. That is a frog. Centaur.
Key item obtained.
Okay, I guess because it's a key item, they're going to tell me every time.
Blood crystal obtained.
Damned Harmony. The god that deceived me. That crime landed me in exile and cost me my career and husband. This is my chance to right the wrongs. You get scouring around the place later, just save up some crystals and always use the footbaths when you can, and you'll be scouring around paradise. Good to know. Obviously I'll need to know what they look like, but I'm sure I'll find them. Ooh. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
Like I said, the soundtrack is collectible. Nostalgic sounds, memories of the carefree days now lost. Want to know the secret of power? Drink a beer on a hot afternoon. You become invincible. The feeling is like no other. Oh, speaking of.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
An oasis in this tropical heat. Ah, dang it, I don't have 5.
The investigator is here.
Right, chat, remember that where that is.
Obtained.
First island sequence, our blessed island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms the council to lead us into new island sequences. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Yeah, sure. May the silent goat walk with me. A carving about
Obtained.
the god Damned Harmony escaped the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The alabaster citadel was demolished all around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching onto a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived Lady Love dies. Hey, that's me. Moonlight Petal, a goddess that's an expert in terraforming, built a labyrinth in a dead star. During the Great Betrayal, she was killed in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is buried deep within the Russian catacombs and guarded by custodians. I'm just going to grab the soundtrack so it stops binging.
Music obtained.
You whispered goodbye to me as you left the moon. You sent me music while you wrote, staring at the earth. This is it. I feel Lady Love Dies should be a muse for Lara Croft. True.
Fast travel unlocked.
Probably didn't need to do that, but I did it anyway.
Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
When the warmth of the dawn sun scorches the night terrors away, please remember to give praise, please. Right, I actually do need to save the crystals though, because I want the foot bath upgrade to be Skyriming around.
Relics
Sec-
obtained.
Second island sequence, a dreadful time. We learn of the demons in the stars and they come for us.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, I can do it.
Nightmare computer.
These nightmare computers can log activity in an area. They're normally set up to see us pass through the door or access the
The
system.
investigator is here.
If I can use Starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to get some evidence. Alright, Starlight, let's get to work. I don't want to do this, though. It's hard. It's got teeny tiny horns. Not that type of horn. Is this all I've got to work with? Yes. It's not that kind of horn either. I think it's that kind of horn. Nope. And then this one. Really? What's missing? Nope. Oh. I had a bumpy bit. There we go. A bumpy bit is a technical term, chat. This is a skull. I recognise the side of a skull when I see one. 69% decoded? Nice. I'm sorry I missed it. I think it's these horns, yes. Interesting. It's just the same pattern.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Got it.
But I have a smooth brain. Stop asking me to do puzzles. These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the Council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the Council, he'd have come through here. Let's see.
Connecting.
Sure.
Architect Carmelina left the HQ early through this gate. So did Yuri. Doomjazz didn't leave his clinic.
Analyzing.
Henry hasn't been logged coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the Council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell? Case files, welcome. Case file work has not been carried out for 3,004,769 nice days. Please review the following information. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files are opened automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspect in each case file. Starlight will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to define the truths. Since this is the first piece of evidence you have acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see this flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the options menu. Syndicate HQ building logs show that Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic by the main door last night until he was summoned by the judge. Henry doesn't appear in the Syndicate HQ log, so he didn't pass through the main entrance. This is the only way he could have got to the council building by himself. Does this prove he had help? Anyway, I need money. Which really is just a statement on life in general. It's like, just need money. Right, there's a thing up there. Can I get it? Probably not without some upgrade of some kind. I don't want to talk to anyone until I've been to the crime scene. Lady Love dies. Leader Montserrat, may the silent goat always walk with you. The last time I saw Montserrat was when I was exiled 3 million days ago. Exile trial, Island Sequence 13. Leader Montserrat, the crime you committed is severe. Your actions could have ended the Syndicate. You let yourself be deceived by damned harmony. The god used you to enact a plot against us, threatening our holy mission and endangering the rest of the holy cosmic pantheon. I cannot believe you, of all people, let this happen. It breaks my heart. You served us so well and for so long. Do you have anything to say? I'm going to protest my innocence. Man is a pimp. That man is dead. Lady Love dies. Those deceived by gods are victims, not criminals. Leader Montserrat. Victims. Lady Love dies. I did not willingly embrace damned harmony. Gods deceive you by manipulating your psyche. Leader Montserrat. They can only do that if they find a weakness. You should have no weaknesses. You were the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. You were supposed to protect us against these dangers. You failed us. The pimp is still a pimp. I mean, you're not wrong. Your sentence is exile. You will be sent to the Idle Lands for the rest of your eternal life. The Paradise Psycho Unit will be disbanded. Goodbye, Lady Love dies. We will never meet again. Yeah, his hat's pretty cool. Have you only just noticed it? Around here somewhere, I can hear it. Aha!
Blood crystal obtained.
Not the Idle Lands. What will I do with my time? He's suspending the cops. What does he want them investigating? Well, it's more that the cops let something terrible happen, and I guess he's like, yeah, you're not worth the time and effort we give to you, or we spend on you. I need 2 more blood crystals. Oh, should we talk to our pal Shinji? That's a trick question, chat. Of course we're talking to Shinji. Shinji, what's up with the birds on this island?
Paradise feels wrong.
Lady Love dies. The island is waiting to die. Our reality is broken. Shinji, that makes the birds fly backwards. That's messed up. Can't say I'm a fan. Lady Love dies. A fan of what? Shinji. This whole pocket of reality you've got going on.
I don't like this.
Lady Love dies. Thanks for your input. Shinji. Always a pleasure. Cool. I don't think I'll get it, but I'm going to jump and mash X, mash E. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. Dial up. How I have not missed thee. Library Vault Records. This terminal shows the records of who accessed the library vault. The vault includes rare or forbidden books, mostly from before the Great Betrayal in our prehistory, or from dreadful cultures on terrifying planets. The most dangerous books in here are grimoires on demonology. The Harrowing Tome, dressed in red, is a particularly dangerous and forbidden text. According to the records, a number of people accessed the vault over the course of the island, but the name that stands out is Yuri Knight. What was he doing in the vault? He accessed it several times, but mostly about 10 years ago, which was when Henry Division got possessed. Shinji's the best character in your opinion? I am digging Shinji. The Verses of Crying Grudge. A handwritten book about Crying Grudge. The god was captured by the Persian army during the Great Betrayal. The near-dead god was paraded around the country and displayed above the palace in Shushatra Zero. The tears of the god fertilized the ground and the city became a sea of lilies. The Syndicate rescued Crying Grudge and burned the city to the ground. The weakened god slumbers in a holy pyramid on each island, slowly regaining his strength. Chronicle of Silent Goat. A tome detailing the first god to speak to us, Silent Goat. Known as the Holy Catalyst, or the First, during the Great Betrayal he was captured outside Mahoda Ending in India. Mahoda? Ending in India. And tortured in the Crystal Caves. He gifted the Syndicate his dying power, allowing us to start the island sequences. Speaking of D&D chat, my campaign, 5 years, 20 levels in the making, finishes tomorrow. I am absolutely terrified of not giving my players a good ending. Lady Love Dies, the Syndicate Library, all of history recorded, especially the parts struck from the history of the real world. Henry's possession a decade ago is worth looking into. It's not unusual for a citizen to try communing with the gods, but if someone wanted a scapegoat, there are books in here that would help. The restricted vault contains ancient texts, forbidden grimoires and harrowing cosmic secrets.
The investigator is here.
Some of those forbidden grimoires deal in demonology, performing rituals and summonings. All the good stuff for a curious mind looking to break the law. The library records show that Yuri accessed the restricted vault multiple times over the years. None of the dates Yuri accessed the restricted vault stand out, except for a cluster of visits a decade ago. Henry caused the demonic invasion a decade ago by performing an illegal ritual. Did he get that ritual from one of these tomes? It's a feat, thank you. Oh, that's cool. And then why they're a suspect. I like it. I see it, but I lack what I assume to be a double jump. And the players may be going for the non-violent solution, which they didn't even know was a possibility until half a level ago, when they decided to talk to the villain seriously for the first time and ask him why he's doing what he's doing.
Halt!
Martial Guard, halt!
What do you want, freak?
For you to not call me a freak, actually? Let me in. To see Carmelina. Is she, Martial Guard, was she expecting you? Next phase, levels 21 to 40? Absolutely not. Next phase is we're taking a short break, in which Angel is running a role-playing game. It's not D&D. I'm going to run a one-shot of a system that I would love to run a full campaign in, but no one ever wants to play. And then we're going probably back to D&D, but I'm going to talk to my players and we're going to see what my players want to play. Non-violent sounds like heresy. Yeah, it's non-violent, but there's still a chance of people dying.
Don't test me.
Lady Love Dies, I'd hope so. She should know the investigator is on the island. Martial Guard. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved. Bro, let's call me a game called Call Me a Freak Again and see what happens.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Lady Love Dies, let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelina.
Whatever, freak. she waits in the throne.
Okay, I didn't actually want to.
Targeted Carmelina's Island.
Lady Love dies.
That is one angry doggo.
The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina.
Carmelina's Island.
Architect of the island sequences. I did done goof time for extra murder? Yep, pretty much. Born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer, her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo's Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion on the 9th island sequence.
Investigation freak.
Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak, or her little computer.
Oh.
Lady Love dies. If the Syndicate needs me, I answer.
What?
Carmelina Silence. This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. Lady Love dies. Worked out okay for you. You got the throne.
How dare you?
Carmelina Silence. A temporary measure ordered by your new master. A new council will be assembled on the next island.
That's strange.
Lady Love dies. Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of leader?
We have achieved perfection.
Carmelina Silence. Temporary leader. Don't forget that.
Craft is its own reward.
The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind me.
I don't like this.
Lady Love dies. That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the throne.
We have achieved perfection.
Carmelina Silence. You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. Why does your dog have leopard spots, though? I will see us to the new island, and then step aside. Lady Love dies. Any guarantee of that?
Believe what you want.
Carmelina Silence. Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried out. Because leopard puppers are good boys. You know what, Guns? That is a very good point.
Craft is its own reward.
I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
How dare you?
I hope you can close this Oh, the doggo is growling. I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Lady Love dies. Alleged murderer.
Do your job.
Carmelina Silence. Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that isn't there. Lady Love dies. I'm here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling to.
Believe what you want. Can I help you with anything?
Investigator, can I help you with anything? Oh, can we hang out? Lady Love dies. Can I ask you something, Architect? What's your dog's name? Carmelina Silence. Platinum.
Oh.
Lady Love dies. When did you get him?
We have achieved perfection.
Carmelina Silence. This island, a few years ago. During an abduction operation, a stray followed the marshals back. Lady Love dies. Have you enjoyed having him?
I beg your pardon?
Carmelina Silence. Of course. What a strange question.
I'm glad to be back.
Lady Love dies. Can I pet him? Carmelina Silence. If you must. Oh, this is a game where you can pet the dog? Yes! Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Can you help me sniff out the murderer?
Can I help you with anything?
Okay, so there is a relationship tracking. Cool. One, it kind of looks like she's got a snake body. I'm not going to lie. Two, I'm going to have to hang out with everyone to learn stuff, aren't I? Suspicions.
Crime cannot hide.
Snacks are sexy too, it's true. They are snacksy. You know what? That's going on the Bad Jokes playlist collection. That totally deserves to go in that collection. And you see some highlighting. Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the council? Well done, that's beautiful. Thanks, Guns.
I am the leader.
Carmelina Silence. Asking such a thing is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed.
This is nonsense.
All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this. Thanks, Unstable. Yeah, I'm trying not to do accents. They will probably happen, but I'm trying not to because I'm not like a trained voice actor and I don't want to offend anyone or hurt anyone or punch down your motive.
Test me.
Lady Love Dies. What about yourself? Would you have any reason to commit murder?
How dare you?
Carmelina Silence. Absolutely not. How dare you, investigator?
Don't test me.
Lady Love Dies. Is there anyone that can think of a reason for you?
I beg your pardon?
Carmelina Silence. I'm beginning to think Judge made a mistake bringing you back. Knowledge of last night. Architect, what do you know about the crime last night? Carmelina Silence. Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting.
Do your job.
Henry broke free and murdered the council.
What the hell?
Lady Love Dies. Why would a citizen have enough motive and ability to kill the council, breaching all of the holy seals?
What?
Carmelina Silence. That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all. Thanks, Ari. Ari, your dedication to this community is appreciated because I know how much it must have hurt you inside to highlight a pun. I'm surprised there's any question at all.
Sure.
Lady Love Dies. So you believe he did it?
Do your job.
Carmelina Silence. Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly. Maybe the next council will look favourably on you. 11 of 10, Ari. Your alibi.
Where?
Where were you last night?
Craft is its own reward.
Carmelina Silence. Visiting witness. His role is to oversee the end of an island. Last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. Lady Love Dies. Do you often visit witness? Carmelina Silence. Not in recent times. Our paths diverged.
That's strange.
Lady Love Dies. Then why last night? Carmelina Silence. For so long he has been integral to my art. Every island has failed and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there will be no more endings to watch.
We have achieved perfection.
I wanted to say goodbye to old art.
Got it.
Lady Love Dies. What time did you arrive? Carmelina Silence. About 9 PM. The logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that.
Sure.
Lady Love Dies. I'll make sure I check them.
Investigator.
Carmelina Silence. I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting sometime after midnight. What do you know about K. Hux's disappearance? Carmelina Silence. It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking. Lady Love Dies. When did you last see him? Carmelina Silence. A couple of weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed down the island. Lady Love Dies. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Carmelina Silence. I'm not sure what help I can be. Henry was possessed and allowed demons onto our precious island. My hard work was destroyed. The Dead Zone is a reminder of his crime. Goodbye for now. May the silent goat walk with you, and may you reach the moon. Okay, so that's the individual that lets me in to talk to Carmelina Silence. Trying to. So that was the path I took to the left. That's unlocked. I can't get to that. That's a blood crystal I can't get, but it's teasing me. Oh, I hear something. It's probably up there if I had to guess. Lots of goats on this here island. It's a god, although obviously observation. How can an island be perfect if the architect administrators are imperfect and immutable? Exactly. Asking the real questions. Okay. Yep, so it's locked until I can unlock the door. It's a bit awkward.
Key item obtained.
Oh, there's one blood crystal and there's a second blood crystal. Okay, I didn't expect to make that jump. I was just jumping randomly, I'll be honest. Power maths, I'm leaving alert for a minute. This game is getting overwhelming. Enjoy your alert guns, as Ari said. Okay, so I need to get out of here now. Please let me out, okay? Please, please. There's an invisible wall. Okay, so there's money over here. I do like money.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
So that should be enough for 5 for the footbath, right? Yes.
Sure.
The water in paradise is good. My feet feel lighter. Must be the mountain water.
That's strange.
Hey, I do feel a lot lighter on my feet. This is strange. Feels like I could double jump, hop right over these walls.
Unlocked.
Yes.
The investigator is here.
These islands are weird. Okay, so if I go up.
Key item obtained.
There's one up here as well. Have I read this one? The goddess Blood Dancer. She gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics, and her experiments have caused genocide across entire planets. So glad there's a toggle sprint option. Oh! Oops. I believe. Aha!
Key item obtained.
Oh, can I just crouch? Please, it's right there. I can see it. Just let me through. I also kind of just feel like I should be able to crouch through here. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
Key item obtained.
It feels like I keep bumping into invisible walls. Oh, I didn't want to fall. Okay, back up to the top we go. Just in case there's anything else up there. I've got to figure out how I jumped over there the first time. Yeah, the jumping's a bit weird. Right, there's nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, well, that's inconveniently placed. Please, game, just... I can do... There we go. Every time I go to complain about something, I do it. So that's my strategy from now on. I'm just going to complain about everything, and I will do the thing I'm trying to do. Okay, how many of these things do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've already put 2 in. Is there a 10th one just chilling out somewhere? Seems like the kind of thing there may be 10 of. Drop down there. How do I get back up? You know what? I'm probably going to get down there anyway. So I want to find. You know what? I'll just go. I'm going to go put more stuff in the mural if I can remember where it was. And then. If I'm still missing something, obviously I'll know because nothing will happen. And if I'm not, I've got the thing. I think it was this one. It was not, it was the other way. Curses! While I'm here. Sweet, sweet relic.
Relic obtained.
20th island sequence, the mountain collapses. Why? How? It was supposed to be perfect. Okay, so that's Mountain Gorge. Hey, that's where I live. Money down there. There's weird momentum in this game.
Blood crystal obtained.
Anything else? Just vibing while I'm here? That's the deep factory entrance. That's fine. Shinji, why are you just randomly on the... I mean, the view is pretty cool. I'll give you that. Shinji, I think the moon is the most beautiful thing on this island.
Ooh, the
Lady-
investigator is here.
Lady Loved Eyes. It's not on the island, it's... Shinji, I just call it Loved Eyes. You don't have to be like this. You know what I mean. Do you like the moon? Lady Loved Eyes. It used to be nice. Shinji. Used to be?
I don't like this.
Lady Loved Eyes. The golden city on the dark side is deserted now. The god lost pain, fled to the moon and took over the city. He's leeching power from the moon to regain his strength. Shinji. Why are you such a downer? I wasn't asking you to tell me everything that's bad with it, I was just making small talk. The moon is beautiful and it's massive in the sky of this island. Why can't you just say, yes, Shinji, I agree, it is beautiful, and we have a nice conversation? Oh, shoot.
Respawning.
Wonderful. How do I get back up there? Not like that. Oh, okay, so you can't interact with the ladder in midair, you have to... You have to be standing still. That's fair.
Recording obtained.
I can see it now, I think. These lines, like the air is forming around something weirdly. Like the air is a membrane that something is pushing against. Am I the only one who can see it? I'm scared, but elated. Is this a cosmic truth? What do they know? What have they seen? The eyes are watching, the ears are hearing.
Blood crystal obtained.
I will 100% give a crystal. Yes, if I can. Yes!
Relic obtained.
A carving about the god Blood Dancer. Gifted technology to many races, astral engineer without equal. Thinks nothing of ethics and used much of her technology to perform genocides across entire planets. Shinji, why are you on the roof? Well, I guess while I'm here. You've been switching out the skins on Starlight. Lady Love dies. What business is it of yours? Shinji, chill! I'm just looking out for fellow generation remixes. Can't just have the standard thing these days. Got to make it yours. Sticker this, custom wallpaper that. Shows you've personality or something. Yo, Shinji. Top 10 songs on your MySpace. I don't know. That might be the way to go, but I'm going to get this while I'm thinking about it. I didn't unlock the fast travel point or save there, by the way, because I intend to come back here at some other point. And I just want to deal with what I was looking for first, which is see if I can find the last crest. Nope. Just carefully edge around. That's not anything to pick up, it's a light, you idiot. Never mind. Okay. So that will get me back up there. Never mind. Shouldn't have jumped down. I can't be bothered to move the mouse, I'm just being lazy. I'll move the mouse. Just kidding. I'm not going to. No, it's not worth it. I unlocked it.
Relic obtained.
7th island sequence, the citizens revolt against us. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 subjugates them. It is a bloody time. A time of shame and sorrow.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay. I made it back. I should stop jumping. Jumping is horrible. Jumping is what caused me to fall off in the first place. I'm a bit curious about why all the blood crystals are just scattered around in random places as collectibles, but there we go. Like the narrative behind that, I should say. No, I'm good, actually.
crystal obtained.
People keep catching stuff in the drum catch game. I've also just noticed the time. Cool. I'll take a Watten's break in a moment, I guess. I'll finish up my investigation. My search here, and then take a Watten's break. Right, how do I get back to where I wanted to be? Is it this way? Down there. Nope. That air control is incredible. Kind of annoying, but incredible. Right, okay. Up here and then to the right. Thought it was. What up, Judge? You seen any tiny red crests, have you? I'm in the market for them. Okay, so I came out of here and then just started running around randomly. That's on me. Aha! I found it. We're all good. Ah! I need one more. Dang it! Okay, fine. They've all been in this area, so theoretically, the last one is also in this area somewhere. Keep your ears out, chat. They make a noise. Okay. A fissure in an obscure galaxy inhabited by a race of psychic lizard people. I dig it. Psychic lizard people probably less so. A fissure sounds a bit of an inconvenience, if I'm being honest. I used that ladder. I can't do anything with that. Don't go through there just yet. Hey. No, and then this is just where I was. I mean, there are guides, obviously. And just for the last one, I might pull up a guide during the wellness break and check. I missed the blood crystal, gosh dang it. Woohoo!
Blood crystal obtained.
I jumped down with no thought of how to get back up. That's on me! So I respawn.
Respawning.
Oh, I'm here. That's good. That was a good respawn point, unlike the other one. If I were the last crest, where would I be hiding? Ooh. You're new. Vile Embrace journeyed across the stars to find new races to vivisect. A carnal god whose followers engage in extreme sex. Vivisect or vivisex? Two different things. The god dying from sadness is a sentient rock that drifted to Earth in the cosmic wake of the other gods. A renowned despair philosopher. Now open that. I mean, this is where I ran past the first time, so I don't think there's going to be anything here. Just gonna see where this takes me. Down to the beach. Absolutely down to the beach. I hear it. Please. Oh, I'll take it. It's not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I swim. Absolutely not. Oh, that's where the murder took place. I don't want to be over here. Not yet, anyway. I've got other stuff to be doing. I've got a single collectible to find. Oh, no. The god Crying Judge, the only god that we managed to rescue after the Great Betrayal. He's on the island somewhere. In a temple, if I recall correctly. Silent Goat, the first god humanity had contact with. He gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Great Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences.
Relic obtained.
Fantastic crystallized tear necklace, rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on others in an attempt to pan for them. Just an NPC. Still not what I'm looking for, though. Citizen services. Don't know if there's like any new perspectives that I could find something with, but apparently not. Okay, can I? Don't mind me, Martial God. Or God Marshal, or whatever you want. Probably didn't need to do that, but I did. I did it anyway. Okay, there's nothing there. Just a rock to bonk my head on. Alright, use some forward momentum. There we go. Okay, I think I've figured out the jumping. And I keep sliding off of hitboxes. Okay, well, goodbye. I don't want to be up there anyway.
Plus crystal obtained.
Well, I've got enough for another foot bath if I find one. I want to go back to where I came from, gosh dang it. I could have just respawned, I guess, but there's no guarantee that that would have sent me where I wanted to go. No pickups in there. Can't hear any. I will, however, pick up the new song.
Music contained.
Remember how her lipstick looked on the TV, and his lipstick divine. I loved those too. Late nights were better back then. No. Stay on track. Splendid pamphlet obtained. A pamphlet about the celebratory gardens. They are dedicated to Gregory Complex, the syndicate member responsible for weaving the broken timelines together several sequences ago. His sacrifice will be remembered. Searching Ghost. Are you here to take me away? Lady Love Dies. Depends where you want to go. Searching Ghost. Where I have to go. To the ritual. Lady Love Dies. Are you a citizen? Searching Ghost. Am I? I was once. But now I don't know. I'm lost. Lady Love Dies. You're still here even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of this island. Why? Searching Ghost. Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice? I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours. So I left the house to go and find something I had lost.
The investigator is here.
Lady Love Dies. And what was that? Searching Ghost. A stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It's got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed in my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago. Lady Love Dies. So you were out looking for the stone? Searching Ghost. Yes, I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie. Lady Love Dies. And how do you feel now? Searching Ghost. The anger has not dissipated, but I am still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me?
I need
Sure.
to investigate this.
I'll find your stone. I'm an investigator. Thank you. Look around the park between the citizen and syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I was sat on a bench there. Be alright with you, Shinji.
Plus crystal obtained.
That's weird.
Lady Love Dies. Is this the end of the syndicate? Shinji. Thinking out loud, Love Dies. How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate. You know what? I should. You were... Oh, it's Yuri Knight. I was about to do some fancy dropping down nonsense, but you can just go around the back way. I'm sure that's fine too. Right. Going back up. I just want to find this dank crest, and then I can save and take my once break. But I guess I could also take the opportunity to, well, as I said, to pull up a guide. Alright, so that's citizen services. What time is it? I'll play for another 6 minutes because that's at 2 hours. And if I haven't found it by then, I'm just going to take my break and. Oh wait, this is the one that goes down, isn't it? Oh no, go on. I'll take my break at 2 hours of gameplay and pull up a guide. Shinji, what are you doing? It's the Paradise Killer, the investigation thriller. Uh-huh.
What the hell?
Lady Loved Eyes, what are you doing, Shinji? That's what I said! I wrote this game, Shinji. Just rhyming, flowing, spin fire off the top. Can you give me some space? I'm working on something here. Okay, well there's a blue thing there. So let's go grab that. I can and just take the lift back up.
Key item obtained.
A blue crest. It looks like it will fit into something. I mean, it might fit into the mural. Don't know why all of them would be red apart from the last one, but I'm going to take the lift back up and see if I've missed anything up there. I think it was this one. It was. Life is good. Oh, cool. Oh, crying grudge. I'm sorry.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, 2 of them. That statue's just going to cry the entire game, isn't it? Sure sounds like it. Whee! Crunch. My legs. Just gonna save again.
Game saved.
Okay. For real though, where's this crest? 'Tis not among the flowers. That's how I get into talk to Carmelina. Please. Check I can't hear anything. Nope, not hearing anything. I've investigated this, right? This is the library, I think. Yeah, it is.
Investigation.
Okay. Well, I looked over there, but I haven't walked up. I don't think I've dropped down that side. Really, there's only one way to find out if there's anything up there. Not like that, you idiot. Yep, I have to do it over this side. Just jump into the corner, just wedge yourself in the corner. Backwards? Will backwards work? Yes, somehow. Some way. Some way. Okay, I don't think there's anything up here. Oh, nope. I think this is where I just dropped down. You know what? I'm not even going to try. It's fine. I don't want to be up there anyway, game. You can't tell me I can't go places I don't want to go. If only there was something on the mural that was like, hey, look in this direction perhaps. That's down to the beach. It's the clinic. It better be worth it. Okay, that's 2 hours anyway. I'm going to take my break, I think. I'll pull up a guide during my break as well, so I can check where it is. YouTube. See you when I click the resume button. Back to the game. I've discovered where it be. I need to go up, but not in the lift. Whee! Please. Okay, and then that is around there. This shouldn't work. But it is. Oh, I need to go around the corner. Ah, shoot. I jumped. It's there. Right, dragon. Because I don't have the air dash, which apparently there's an air dash that I'll unlock. But I don't know where that footpath is. So we're doing it the cheesy way. I've forgotten where the route up is. Which is difficult, considering the fact there's a giant archway for it. I'm not a smart person. I never professed to be a smart person. Okay, can I not jump up here? And then, like, down here. Ta-da!
Item obtained.
Not that way. Was it worth it? Bingo. Collecting crests like in 96 was the name of the Steam achievement I just got. I think that's the first one in the game. I'm on the board.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay, 15 blood crystals. Yeah, that was kind of worth it. Right, let's actually go to the murder scene, shall we? Let's do some actual investigating. Or I could try and find that stone. See if I can find the stone. I guess that'll be over here somewhere. Oh, I should probably save.
Game saved.
Drains cost blood crystals. Yes. We'll have a drink. Parasol. A light floral drink marketed at women but very popular with men. What about non-binary people? So I'm assuming drinks are just another collectible. I'm going to unlock the fast travel point
Fast
here.
travel unlocked.
smack bang in the middle of the apartments.
Getting saved. Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, cool. More refreshing than the cosmic apocalypse. Hey, Shinji. I feel like I could talk to you all day, Love Dies. Lady Love Dies. What's on your mind? Shinji. Everything! Nothing. You know how it is. You're quite relaxed.
Sure.
Lady Love Dies. You're the only one on this island that is. Shinji. That's why you're in this situation. Too many people that take things too seriously. They don't care about others. They don't think about others, just their own advancement. That isn't how a perfect society runs.
That's strange.
Lady Love Dies. Do you come from a perfect society? Shinji. You don't get this attitude and charming personality unless you come from a place where everyone in the government is looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck-ups.
Sure.
Lady Love Dies. You, personally? Shinji. Of course not me personally. The lower classes. No time to chat, things to do.
That's weird.
But I thought you said... Aromatic mushroom. Mushrooms grow all over the island and are prized for their variety of flavours. Oh wow, that's a whole thing, huh? I'll just leave that right.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal
Just a blood
obtained.
crystal in the bin, huh? Cool.
Blood crystal obtained.
Money, money, money. Must be fun. Anyway. I hear you. Did it?
Blood crystal obtained.
Got that one through the wall. Dreaded Hero Apartments. Apartments named after the bloodthirsty general that slaughtered his way across ancient Britain. MG Bubs, a major flower crown in Valheim. Thank you, Ari. I know I need to get onto Valheim at some point soon. I apologise that I haven't been able to. Right, I'm just gonna do this the proper way. Poisoned Throne Apartments, named in honour of the assassination of the Queen of Spain by Serena Doom Jazz. As in Dr. Doom Jazz's family, significant other. Locked from the other side. If only I could jump over the gate. The fence even. Resonant photo of a man obtained. Sadness drips from this photo. Wonderful crystallized tears. When the moon shimmers, the right mix of intense sadness and anger may cause tears to crystallize as they fall.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
And back up on here. Oh, nope, we're going up. I've decided. I will admit, I kind of expected it to be locked from the other side. Okay, that one's locked from the other side. How do I... Hang on. Grab this one here. At some point, I promise, I will get on with investigating the murder. Shinji, you know what I like? Lady Love Dies. Long walks on the beach. Shinji, something on the beach, if you know what I'm saying. I was going to say knives. I like knives. I'd like knife crime. A good stab. An excellent slash. You put a knife in the right hand and you can change the world. He's not wrong, is the thing. Upsettingly, he is telling the truth. That, okay, how do I even get to that? I guess drop down from above. And before YouTube comments saying, I hate the Shinji voice, change it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't do it deliberately, it just happens.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay, so don't just take that one. Time to go through the building. I could use the ladder, or I could just break my legs. There we go.
Relic
The
obtained.
Syndicate monitor all phone calls so citizens record messages for each other on cassette tapes. And I open the gate from the side. For real though, map. I guess that's the high-rise apartments. I'm looking for a park. It's not really a park. Is that a park? Chat, would you call that a park down there? I mean, I can see blood crystals in it, so I may as well go to it anyway, but I don't see anything that would be a stone to pick up. See Shinji over there as well. Oh, wait, this could be the park. How the heck do I get this? Haha!
Blood crystal obtained.
Fascinating grasshopper. Some people get very obsessive about grasshoppers. Questionable donation. Citizens sometimes throw coins into fountains for luck. Luck doesn't exist. Yeah, of course I'll donate a blood crystal. Tell me about another god. A carving about the first god, Silent Goat, was the first god evolved man had contact with, sometimes known as the first for this reason. Captured outside the city of Mahoda ending in India, Mahada, I guess. Tortured in the Crystal Caves, became aware of the Syndicate and gifted them his power, killing himself. Oh yeah, no, the Syndicate probably took the power and the god died in the process, but the propaganda scans better if you tell them that it was... Oh, there's this stone, I imagine. Oh, well, I'll have D4, I guess. You sank my battleship. Gonna make that joke every time I've thought of it. Cool Melon. A slightly sweet melon-flavoured soda best enjoyed on a summer's day, under a tree, fearing the last drop, and having to return to whatever it was you were doing. I didn't like the hand. Glistening stone, a small but bright stone. Looking at it makes the world around you fade away, and you can hear distant memories imprinted on the stone by the wearer. This one is full of happiness. Remnant obtained, the wishes of the lost, things better forgotten. Impossible to tell until it is too late.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay, anyway. Now we'll go back to the ghost, I suppose. No, leave that on. Have you found my stone? Lady Love Dies. I think I have. Oh, Helper of Sorrowful Ghost is the Steam achievement for that. That's the achievement guide. Follow for tips, tricks. Searching Ghost. Really? Can I see? Oh yes, that's it. I can't describe how this makes me feel. It's like we're together again. Please, you keep it. I can feel myself fading out of this world and I can't take the stone with me. When you hold it, I hope you can find the happiness that it gave me. Shinji. Yo, couldn't help spying on you. Lady Love Dies. What do you want? Shinji. You like that stone the spirit gave you?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Lady Love Dies. It has a wonderful depth to it. Shinji. Oh. I think it was going to be a no. Lady Love Dies. Why? Shinji. Want to sell it? Lady Love Dies. Why do you want it? Shinji. Gems that are tied to the suffering of others are one of my collections.
What the hell?
Lady Love Dies. One of? Shinji. Oh yeah. I also collect antiques from a planet populated by slug scholars. Also got a cabinet of calcified entrails, prayer wreaths from the Mad Monks and the Venus Labyrinths. So, want to sell 2 blood crystals, one-time offer. I'm going to see if this has any actual bearing on the game whatsoever. Or if it's just a way to get 2 blood crystals. Someone on Reddit has asked the exact same question. Okay, so it's just if you want the blood crystal, I would decline. I think I'll hang on to it. Shinji, shame. I suppose I'm going to die with this island soon, so no biggie. Don't stress it, Love Dies. I just wanted a little bit of happiness before the harrowing embrace of oblivion. Thanks, Shinji.
Game saved.
Darn, saved. Anyway, you know what? Let's actually do plot, shall we? I think it's this way. I know it's not that. I know it's not here. I respawned there. Why can't I remember where I was? I assume it's somewhere over here. It's over there. If I drop down, is there an easy way back up? Not particularly. Hang on, I've got a map. Why do I keep forgetting I've got a map? Could be that, I suppose. The fact that I can't see which way I'm facing on the map is not terribly fun. I think it's there. And if it's not, well, I can say I've been over there and be like, hey, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Or not where I want to be, I should say. Heck yeah. Blood crystal, and this is where I'm supposed to be. Right, I will activate this fast travel point.
Fast travel unlocked.
Not going to use it, but I'm going to activate it. Going to save the game.
Game saved.
Forbidden.
Skins obtained.
Forbidden City, Starlight Skin. A city that was sealed off, knowing the reason was outlawed. The resistance was crushed. You know what, it's been a while since we changed it. Let's apply that one. Okay, so that's the crime scene.
Relic obtained.
Third island sequence. A time for sorrow. Ezekiel devolves into mad paranoia, fearing for our future and the demons. He murders so many of us. The noble Montserrat steps forward to end his madness and lead us to light.
Blood crystal obtained.
Nauseating offering gems. Gems that are offered to the gods via ingestion. That doesn't seem pleasant, I'll be honest. I guess this is the temple I'm climbing then.
Blood crystal obtained.
Sure. Talk to my boy, my pal. Shinji, you ever think about how messed up this is? Lady Love dies all the time. Shinji, you don't even know what I'm talking about. I haven't even presented the theme of the conversation.
Sorry.
Lady Love dies. Sorry, I thought it was a general existential question. Shinji, Exile really did a number on you, huh? You guys are the bad guys.
That's it.
Lady Love dies. What do you mean? Shinji, the Syndicate worship dying gods that want to rule the world. Drown it in a sea of war and blood.
Sorry.
Lady Love dies. I don't see how that makes us the bad guys. Shinji, yeah. I guess you wouldn't. Or heroes in our own minds, right? Catch you later. Nah, he makes a good point though. Sure, why not?
Time travel unlocked.
Hello, Shinji. Just drop that. I'm gonna, just in case of save corruption, have 2 save files.
Getting saved. Starlight skin obtained.
Symbols of an architect starlight skin obtained. What does perfection look like? Will we ever know? Can we even comprehend it? Is there really a new skin every time you
Blood crystal obtained.
activate a fast travel point? I guess this first stream is me just running around doing random stuff and ignoring plot. The defeat of Lost Pain. This was before he managed to flee to the dark side of the moon. A popular song on the islands is Railgun Love. Their lyrics are about using a railgun to destroy the moon and kill Lost Pain before he kills us. The bass in it is really good. Painted by Lydia Daybreak. Oh.
The investigator, I presume.
Ah, you're French.
Nanny, the hell?
Sorry. Nanny the hell. Oh, it got me. Nanny. Lady Love dies. Where did you come from? Where does anyone come from? Lady Love dies. Who are you?
My new name is? One last kiss.
Suspicious. Lady Love dies. Who's getting the kiss? One last kiss. Who deserves my last kiss? What kind of kiss is it?
The truth is all around you, investigator.
Is it a kiss of love, tender and sweet, or a kiss of death, dripping with poison and hate? When you, I'm sorry, it happens. I don't mean to. When you look around this island, what do you see? Lady Love dies. Unknowable secrets, always on the edge of my vision, rarely allowing me to focus on them.
This island is a thousand little tragedies waiting to be discovered.
I know where one is. When things die, where do they go? Do you think I am dead? If I am, where would I be?
Don't test me.
Lady Love dies. You want me to find your resting place? The Syndicate graveyard? This little game better lead to something. One last kiss. I hope so too, investigator. It's weird trying to get the cadence of the French accent without doing the French accent. I apologise if it's going weird.
Relic obtained.
Exclusive Silent Goat carving. Silent Goat the first to speak to us, the Holy Catalyst.
attained.
Really? I ran all the way up here. You couldn't give me like 2? Okay, so Shinji's over there along with a new sound, with a new song. But if I recall correctly, nope. I did not recall. Well, I mean, I may be recalling correctly.
Warning.
Can I take the jet ski? Okay, I didn't realize. Didn't really think that would do something. If I'm being completely honest. We're taking the jet ski back. Oh, hang on. Actually, there's no save point. We're going back. I just thought maybe it would take me to the next beach.
Fast travel unlocked. Getting saved. Starlight skins obtained.
I'm sorry. A Sheba? The most wonderful dog. Why wouldn't you use this skin? Do you hate my dog? I'll kill you, no joke. Well, if we're gonna die, if we don't use it, we'll use it. It's a bit aggressive, I feel, but, you know. Whatever, I guess. Oh, I went to this one earlier. Sure did. I should have fast traveled. I've just wasted people's time. Never mind. I'm going to go and talk to Shinji. Yeah, it was. It's there. I was on the wrong side. Dang it! I guess I could try again. So I want to be on the right-hand side when I drop down. I promise I will actually investigate on Tuesday. Okay, so I want to be on that, actually, I think. Yes, I'm on the wrong thing. Whoops. Didn't go high enough. Need more drug. Need more White Claudia. Okay, I shouldn't have doubted myself. Cool. Would probably have been faster. That is a fish to respawn, but there we go. So excited for you to get UFOing into Silent Hill 2. I thought you wanted me to do Silent Hill 3 first.
Those crystals obtained.
Well, I'm here.
Those crystals obtained.
Oh, hang on, that's a bit. Oh, man. I don't know if I'll be able to drop onto this from above. I mean, I probably will, just in case.
Got it.
Oh, Lady Love dies. This knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." Must belong to Lydia. Why is Lydia's knife at the back of the crime scene? There's no blood on it. Probably washed away in the last high
I need
tide.
to investigate this.
Blade is damaged though. It has nicks along it. Shame. This was a nice knife once. Do no matter what you play, I'm still excited for you. Well, thank you, Harry. Got a knife. I like the draw distance on the shadows because I'm playing on medium.
The investigator is here.
Someone's been littering. Or maybe not. This bottle has blood in it.
Analyzing.
Starlight. Lady Love dies. There are traces of blood of the blood of every member of this council in here.
Ah,
No fingerprints. A weird and suspicious thing to find.
sure.
Up above is the entrance to the council building where Akiko allegedly found Henry after the murder. Judge said Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach. If he is being framed, this is a good way of getting it into him. Did someone do the murder, then take the blood from each victim, bottle it and force Henry to imbibe it? Well, that paid off. Blood crystal and 2 pieces of evidence. Look at me, chat. I'm investigating while being sidetracked.
Blood crystal obtained.
Nope. Oh, we're all good. I thought I was going to hit water that was slightly too deep.
Relic obtained.
4th island sequence. We understand. Communing with the gods lets the alien devils in. They rot our islands and condemn us to failure. We must never speak to them. Some do not obey the law. I mean, the law says if you're here, you've got to be a subscriber, but I mean, some people don't, and quite frankly, it's rude. It is rude. I'm joking, of course. I will provide this content for as long as I can, as long as my mental health allows me to, without anyone unsubscribing.
Blood crystal obtained.
I'm here to have fun. That's so rude. Absurd message stones. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for their next life. Citizens don't have a next life. Pet, 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 pet. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Love dies. We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary. Oh, we're going to be sassy. Lady Love dies. A suspect which escaped on your watch and possibly murdered the entire council. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Nenoricito? Lady Love dies. Maybe the disgraced Grand Marshal can work with the disgraced investigator. Okay, I'm not... we have a suspect that was found with the murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the holy seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator. Lady Love dies. I hope that this is as simple as it appears. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Lady Love dies. Inhibitor sedation. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Dami putere. Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the desolation cell on the rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorise you. Oh hey, that's the British English spelling of authorise. The bridge across to the prison is on the South Beach. Lady Love dies. Thank. Goodbye, Nenorosito. Ha. So much stuff to do. Does appear to have a decent evidence catalogue though, so that... Oh dear. So there's that. Gonna grab this whilst I'm here.
Blood crystal obtained.
I hear it, there it is. Ooh, and a vending machine. I've got no momentum, I can't jump. Well, I can jump. I've got no momentum. I can't move forwards is the actual issue. Okay, that wasn't locked. I would like a cold, refreshing drink. Oh no! You sunk my battleship. Lost mountain water. Beautifully clear water once obtained from a well on an ancient mountain. The mountain was lost millennia ago. The water has never tasted the same since. Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? Very strange.
Blood crystal obtained.
I can jump back over this fence, it's all good.
Blood crystal obtained.
Although I do want to be on the ledge. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh, saved it. And I guess that opened the gate. Yep. I'll take the music. You spun me around. I wanted it to last forever. We were roller skating. I never wanted to take them off. The setting sun sparkled on the ocean. Which way do I want? I mean, I'll just drown, right? Oh, this is totally navigable. Cool. Anyway, back to the temple. Well, if I get a skin every time I unlock a fast travel point, I may as well just unlock all the fast travel points.
Getting saved.
Warmth of the moon. The water that reflects the moon is warmer than the surrounding water. You bathe in it for restorative properties. Actually, I'm honestly surprised. Oh, hey, there's a blood crystal over there. I'm honestly surprised that there wasn't a foot bath at the top of the temple.
Blood crystal obtained.
Anyway, speaking of the top of the temple, why didn't I just fast travel again? Leave me alone, Uranite. I'm not ready to talk to you. There's a fast travel point here.
Starlight skins obtained.
The image was the last thing a drowning victim saw. Cool.
Hey, LD!
Hey, Lydia. How's the investigation going?
Got it.
That's, Lady Love Dies. It's progressing, going through my suspect list.
The island feels bad, LD.
Lady Daybreak. Am I on it? I guess I must be, right? We're all guilty until proven innocent when something like this happens, right? Lady Love Dies. What about getting people to the next island? Anything strange? Lady Daybreak. I'm still in charge of getting the Syndicate off this island and onto the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest are stuck here until you crack this thing.
Huh?
I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us. Get a call, do a pickup, go through the gates and onto the next island. Repeat.
The island feels bad, LD.
So, where can I take you? No worries, let's go. Okay, so that's how the fast travel system works. Good to know. I'm going to try to get this one more time, and then I'll go and talk to Shinji. Am I high enough? Yes. Okay, so the issue here is I can't slow down once I'm on it, so I think I have to air dash. I think I have to air dash from it. To it, sorry, from, I guess, up there. And as I don't have that unlocked yet, let's go and talk to Shinji. I might look up where the footpaths are though, to make traversal easier, and do that on Tuesday. Is this one unlocked? Yes. Nope.
Plus crystal attained.
Credit where it's due, the collectibles are easy to spot. Relatively speaking. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence, Ash Street Housing District. Yellow. I like the crows. Blue. Me too. They're comforting. Yellow. I heard once that in the real world someone made a video game where you shoot a crow. Where when you shoot a crow, they sometimes give you a grenade. Blue. Why were you talking to a citizen? Yellow. I'm in charge of the abductions. Blue. But you shouldn't be talking to them. It messes with the integration. Yellow. Patronise me. I run the abductions. You think I don't know that? Or patronise, sorry. You have no respect for me. You need to think about how you speak to people. Okay. Blue and yellow are having a great time. Grinning Helper Whiskey. A light-coloured whiskey often served with ice and bar snacks. A good drink to relax with on a summer's evening. The dusk of a summer's evening is the most wonderful thing in the world. Alright, anyway. Shinji, this is it? The council building, where the bad shit went down. Can you feel it, Loved Eyes? The afterglow of murder? Of mass murder? Man, I'm getting hard.
Crime is repulsive.
Lady Loved Eyes. It stinks of crime. It's repulsive. Shinji, what went on in there? Who did what to who? How did the killer get in? There isn't an entrance on this roof. Some big investigating to do it. Enjoy. Thanks, bro. I actually came to the roof to talk to you, so... Cool. This looks like evidence.
What the hell?
Lydia's taxi. Lady Loved Eyes. Time marks.
I have a bad feeling about this.
This must be from Lydia. She's the only one on the island with a car.
I need to investigate this.
What's she doing on the roof of the penthouse? Which of last night's crimes does this relate to?
Plus crystal attained.
That's strange.
I was going to say it's a repelling. It's a rope for repelling. It says repelling gear.
Got it.
Was someone trying to breach the building from up here? Which of last night's crimes does this relate to? I'll take the music.
Music attained.
A love song played to the city. Cities are worth falling in love with. There's nothing else like them. A hot night in a city is a wonderful affair. Now, they're like, what about like temperature hot or, you know, hot? Wink. Okay, that's that. The sound design for this game is very good. Wow, that's the fire that I lit, like the temple-y thing. The footbath. Temple? No, it's a temple. Anyway. That's some good rendering. Alright, I think it's everything. Oh, do you think I can get it from here? You know what? If I weren't sliding, perhaps.
Respawning.
Nope, wrong way. I'm going to attempt that one more time. It's that I was looking at, by the way. And then I suppose that I should go in this building. Right. Yeah, that one's unlocked. The issue is once you're in the air, you're just at the complete whim of momentum. There's no air control, which is totally fine. I guess that's what the air dash gives you. I've already unlocked that one. Okay, so what angle do I want to be jumping at? I guess this one. Nope. Yes! Please, the evidence! Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I don't want to walk down just in case I fall off. It's not a Source Engine game either, so I can't... There we go. I can't crouch jump. Really? All of that for a Starlight skin? So many tragedies occur in apartment blocks. Tragedies both small and world-changing. The aircon units see them all, but never speak. No, they just go... like that. Exactly like that. Anyone who says different is lying. Well... Now I've got that one at last. Save the game.
Game saved.
This is the murder weapon. This is the murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blade, but covered in blood. Starlight can run the blood.
Analyzing.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
All of the blood on here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here. Presumably from the dead marshals up ahead. This is where Henry was found after he escaped. If I find where he started from, I can compare the timeline to the distance. Oh, he made a mess. The first Holy Seal protecting the council building is a pair of 2 high-ranking martial guards.
Is repulsive.
They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence.
Scene investigation.
Killed with a blade, there were ragged gashes across the throats of each soldier. The cuts were done with a blade, but not a perfect one. Nicks or damage on the blade probably caused the messy cuts. There are symbols drawn in the blood. They are demonic glyphs from a cosmic language I don't recognise. Those are alchemical symbols. These are the martial guards that formed the first of the Holy Seals. High-ranking marshals that were supposed to shield the council from attack. They were in someone's way. Okay, let's run the blood.
What the hell?
What she said. Is this right? These aren't marshals.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
I don't know who they are, but this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty.
What the hell?
What the hell is going on? Have they been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? This blood matches the blood on the knife. So either this knife was used, or it's been set up to look like it was.
I don't like this.
They both had their throats cut. The lacerations are ragged.
I need to investigate this.
This was probably done with a damaged blade.
Sure.
There are marks drawn in the blood.
Analyzing.
Got it.
The blood matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a finger.
The investigator is here.
Maybe some kind of ritualistic marking?
Is this a fact?
Henry
Or a
has
truth?
demonic symbols burned into his skin as a result of his possession. This could indicate he was here.
Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals?
The first Holy Seal that protects the Council is made up of 2 high-ranking God Justice Marshals. Fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats to the Council. Who killed them? And how? An investigation into the heart of madness begins. Lady Love Dies must find the facts and assemble the truth. The road to her truth will be a long one. The journey will be hard. The light of her truth glows dimly, but with facts it will shine bright. Aren't those alchemical symbols for celestial spheres? Something like that, yeah. I think one of these is Saturn. Could be wrong. It's been a while, I will admit. Yeah, it's not looking good for Lydia right now, by the way. This is Ice Kiwami's apartment. The Biome Starlight for him says he took his own life. Unheard of for a council member. Was he hiding something?
Scene investigation.
There are records of 2 births. The names are redacted. The births occurred a couple of years apart. The first one was 27 years ago. What are tampered birth records doing in the apartment of a council member that took his own life? If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is a big stinking clue about something. There's 2 of them.
The investigator is here.
Who tampered with them? Whose children were being hidden? I have so many things to do. Too much. Too much. Being overwhelmed. I was actually just seeing if there was any collectibles back here, but I'll take a clue. So only the good pantheon god was made in man's image. It's true. Right, anyway, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, so it's not Saturn, it's Jupiter. Mercury is the horned Mars symbol. Can you see the... that one's Mercury. I think that one's Jupiter. This one doesn't appear to be a thing. That's not exactly Jupiter though. Getting sidetracked doing out-of-game research. Anyway, let's go in. Grotesque pyramid charms. 3 holy pyramid charms. The gods, the syndicate, the citizens. I've washed my feet. Don't mind if I do.
Getting saved.
When the sunset occurs, some people immolate themselves, believing that the sun is a god that may eventually disappear. They're wrong. She will never disappear. Well, actually... The sun will burn out eventually. What's up, my dude? Shinji, you ever been to space, Love Dies?
Sure.
Lady Love Dies. I always wanted to. I hear the moon's nice and quiet. Subtext. I'm far away from you. Shinji, well, strap in. Beyond that door is space.
Oh.
Lady Love Dies. Is that a metaphor or something? Shinji, just hardcore space. This is the second holy seal. It's a rock floating through space. You know, the cosmos.
That's strange.
Lady Love Dies. The second holy seal is behind that door. Shinji, are you even listening? Yeah, one of the safeguards that the killer got through. You gotta find a solution to the puzzle on the plateau to get to the rest of the building.
How?
Lady Love Dies. How do you know about the second seal? Shinji, space has a stench. It's full of cosmic horror and existential nightmares. I can smell it. Lady Love Dies. And the puzzle? Shinji, I came to this island through a second corridor as space. I got a feel for these things.
What the hell?
Lady Love Dies. You could just solve the puzzle without any hints. Shinji, sure, why not? Imagine you put a rock in an empty drink can. You can turn the can and feel the rock move. You can shake it and feel it. You learn how the rock moves, and without seeing it, you can work out how to get it out of the opening, right? It's like that. But the rock is a dumb puzzle, stupid puzzle designed by someone who thinks they're more clever than they are. And the can is space. Lady Love Dies. So I can just feel my way through it? Shinji, no, you aren't attuned. You're not from space. You can't feel the rock. Or the can. Speaking of cans.
How?
Lady Love Dies. How am I supposed to get through the puzzle then? Shinji, are you kidding me? You're the investigation freak, aren't you? That's what everyone says, right? Investigate! Lady Love Dies. Do you think there's anyone else on the island that knows about the seal? Shinji. Someone that knows about space? The prime suspect is that Henry guy, right? If he got through here, it might be because of the demon inside of him feeling its way through. Glad you're able to get around to this game. It can be a confusing one, which is the open world investigation nature, but I think you'll appreciate it. I'm enjoying it so far.
How?
I like the evidence system and the fact that you can... It's not about the truth, it's about your truth. And the commentary that has on the justice system. Lady Love Dies. How likely is that? Shinji. Hell, I don't know. How likely is anything? If you're asking me to place a bet on it, I'd say it's good odds a demon that came here on a psychic pathway could find their way through.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Lady Love Dies. Like you? Shinji. Yeah, like me. But, and this is key, it'd need to be the one that has the strength. I'm too weak. Henry's demon's got a host though.
How?
Lady Love Dies. How could Henry survive on a rock in space? Shinji. With great difficulty, I'd say. The demon inside him probably kept his body together. Stopped his organs being sucked out his ears. Is there anything you demons can't do? Shinji, that demon's a ball of the angriest psychic energy I've ever seen. You get someone angry enough, and they can do anything. Lady Love Dies, including keeping someone alive in space. Shinji, why not? Stop being sarcastic. The hell do you know about demons?
Got it.
Lady Love Dies, I ran the Paradise Psycho unit. Shinji, and where's that now?
Sorry.
That's what I thought. By the way, I've got a present for you. You're going to need some help if you're going to go into space. Lady Love Dies, a space helmet? Heck yes. Shinji, figured you want to breathe and keep your insides in your body.
Where?
Lady Love Dies. Where did you get this? Shinji, I was poking about around here this morning. It's behind one of those planters. Looks like someone dumped it.
Sure.
Lady Love Dies, meaning someone who'd used it to go through the seal. Shinji, why are you asking me? Get your investigation freak on. I added some heart stickers to it. Makes it yours, don't you think? It's not wrong. They're not wrong. Lady Love Dies. Which planter did you find it behind? Shinji. The one with the statue. Never mind that. Focus on the big picture. You're about to go to space. 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 Lady Love Dies. Have you been in there? Shinji. Are you listening? My body's too frail. I'm too weak to leave the island.
The investigator is here.
Lady Love Dies. Aren't you worried about what happens when the island ends? Shinji. How I'll blink out of existence? If I spent all my time worrying about trivial shit like that, I'd have no time to think about us.
What the hell?
Lady Love Dies. Us? Shinji. Yeah. Maybe after you save this dumpy and I could take a long walk on the beach before...
I don't like this.
Lady Love Dies. Let's talk about this another time, Shinji. And by another time, I mean, not in this lifetime. Shinji, whatever.
Key item obtained.
It has seen better days and is an old model, but allows the wearer to traverse space. The wearer to traverse space. This is where Shinji said he found the space helmet. Pink petals.
Got it.
There aren't any flowers here, so where did they come from? Yuri wears a hat with pink flowers.
Got it.
Okay, I didn't know if it was going to add anything.
Blood crystal obtained.
Can't hear anything else, but I'll still check.
Sure.
This is the maintenance hatch for the council building.
That's weird.
Looks like it's been opened. The anti-tamper seals are cut and the grates have been pried open. You need a thin tool to open this.
Truth is revealed.
Maybe it was Lydia's knife. I found it directly below this
The
balcony.
investigator is here.
There are scrape marks going into the access hole as well.
I need to investigate this.
Was something manhandled through here? It's not looking good for Lydia right now. Oh. It's just been added, it just didn't say anything. Woo! Right. I think at 3 hours it is time double save just in
Getting
case.
saved.
But I'm having a blast. The vaporwave aesthetic is really digging it. I mean, you can't really tell, but I matched my eyeliner to the game. I'm wearing pink, glittery pink eyeliner, or shiny pink, shimmery pink eyeliner, let's say. But no, I'm having a blast. The game's a lot of fun. Hopefully you're all enjoying watching me play it. Tuesday will be my next stream, and we'll just go through the door if I can. And if not, we'll talk to some people, because we have loads of people to talk to about several different things. However, I'm not feeling up to, like, my executive function is quite low right now, so I probably won't find enough to raid, but thank you all for watching, I really appreciate it. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. As I say, if you have, please let me know in the comments below the video on YouTube, or on my Discord server, or on Twitter, or catch me live on Twitch another time, I don't know. But until I see you next time, please do stay safe, please do stay healthy, please do stay wholesome. Much love to you all, and have a great weekend.